And I mean, look, as these things go, I would say they probably were flying under the radar coming into the year. But Tyler, I mean, Tom Izzo has this group in first place in the Big Ten. What do you make of the Spartans and the job that he's done so far this year?
Izzo is, he's doing what he does, rebounding, playing hard defense. I will say they are one of the bigger surprises. I mean, 12-game winning streak. Not many people saw them sitting, at the top of the Big Ten or doing what they're doing right now. They're one of the better surprises in college basketball. And big picture Big Ten, when I look at this, the only team, I think Purdue has the capability with Braden Smith and Fletcher Lawyer. I think that they could contend if they get on a win streak. But right now it looks like Michigan State continuing to do what they do, and just buying into Izzo is putting them at top.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy to me, Kevin, that they have not lost a game since Memphis and Maui. Like I didn't come away from that game thinking that this was going to be – I mean, I thought they were good. I thought they were solid, like, 8, 9, 10 seed like they usually are. But, this team, what makes them different, I guess, would be the question. What makes this Michigan State different than the last few years?
I think their depth is really, really good. I think one of the things that made them struggle early in the year was they were very much finding their roles. They have 10 guys, all of them playing kind of similar minutes. And I think it took a while for Izzo to figure out which lineups really meshed well. But he's done a phenomenal job of pushing the right buttons here in the last month and a half. And, I think their depth is such a powerful weapon in a league like this that's so rough and tumble, that's so physical. Like, I worry with Purdue, like, do they take too many body blows throughout the regular season to win it over 20 games? Like, I think Michigan State's going to enter March the freshest of any of these Big Ten teams, which is absolutely huge. They've stayed healthy, which is big. And their bench guys just really embrace their roles, right? Like I thought Cohen Carr's energy against Rutgers on Saturday was phenomenal. The job he did guarding Ace Bailey was tremendous. He was really good offensively, which, he's a guy who's so dynamic in transition, but continues to kind of add some stuff to his game. So to have someone like him coming off your bench, to have Jace Richardson, who might be their most talented player, coming off their bench, that's such a luxury. And I think it becomes easy to buy into this group when you see the depth and the different guys who can step up on different nights.
Tyler, there's a lot of time left, obviously. I mean, we got a whole season still to play out. But when you sort of look at, Sweeney mentioned maybe it's Wisconsin. I mean, I'd like to believe, Michigan, but man, I am so turned off by what I saw inside Mac the other day. I mean, that was absolutely disgusting. So is it just Purdue? I mean, is Illinois capable of making a run at this thing? I mean, they're already sitting there with 4 losses. Like, who's the best chance to push Michigan State in this league?
Yeah, Illinois is taking a few losses. I mean, regardless of what you just said about Michigan, I do like Vlad Golden. I like Wolf. I think those two kids, they have unbelievable chemistry. When you have a guy the size of Wolf, 7 foot, and then you have him and Golden have great pick and roll chemistry, and it's unbelievable the way they find each other. I still think that Michigan would be the team that I would point to if they're not gonna, if I'm looking for somebody to knock off Michigan State. I believe in Michigan more than I would believe in Wisconsin at this point.
Yeah. Listen, a lot more to get to around college basketball. Memphis got an absolutely huge win for them today in